What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first official race of the Ruthless Legacy Series. And you will have me in the booth tonight with you. And this will usually be Hollywood's thing, but he wanted to race Chicagoland, so we'll see him out there tonight. So this is a new thing, took place of the Pro-Am Series here in the Ruthless Racing categories of racing, if you want to call it. Yeah, so this takes place on Tuesdays now in the same time slot as the Pro-Am Series did. So this will be your Ruthless Legacy Series. And then on Wednesdays you have the Ruthless GT7 Series, or GT3 Series, as we're labeling it. And we'll have a new video out tomorrow on the Daytona Road Course race. And then Thursday you have your Pro Series, which will start out its fourth season at Texas. So a lot of things to come here on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. Thanks to anybody who's tuning in. Please like the stream, subscribe if you're new here, and let's all hang out, hang loose, chat in the live chat if you're around. As we wait for the beginning of this race, qualifying is wrapping up right now. Alright, everybody, we're still waiting for our join message as we do have an invite to our lobby. Thanks to anybody who's tuning in or going to be tuning in as we are getting ready to go live at Chicagoland here in the Ruthless Legacy Series. Brand new series where we'll be running everything from the 2020 Cup cars to the Xfinity Series and even the trucks. A good mix throughout the whole season. And we're going to bring all that to you live right here on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel every Tuesday about 9 p.m. Eastern. Looks like everybody's getting going though for our race. I think Hollywood may be doing a POV stream if he can get that going. Much appreciate everybody joining in with us here. Every like and comment and share is appreciated. We're up to 4 likes. As we're just getting ready for our join message. And hopefully Hollywood POV at Chicagoland. That's what we're looking for, baby. My boys got it going. We got the timer ticking, 15 seconds and counting. So we get the AirPod in. Alright, good thing Hollywood's got us a look here. So I'm not sure what we're looking at as pit stops here, as I don't see any. Alright, 1 pit in the first 2 stages and 2 pits in the last stage. We will be having the burnout rule. Alright, sounds like we're going to have a lobby reset here, so I'm not going to be accepting any invites now. Alright, so we'll get this together before long. Had some kind of lobby issue. Give them the friendly reminder to invite me. But thanks to anybody who tunes in. We're a little bit behind here with the had to do a lobby reset. All right, so we got an invite. That's good. Now we're just waiting on these guys to get together. Awesome. Thanks to anybody once again tuning in. Please like the stream, subscribe if you're new here, and join the Discord. That is the pinned comment in the live chat. If you're interested in racing in this series, just join the Discord and just simply say that you're interested in the Legacy series, and we'll get you hooked up with a spot. This custom setups. We are on PlayStation. Alright, I think I can join now. There we go. Alright, here we go. Might be doing a pace lap here, I would imagine, to get everybody back in their qualifying. Alright, we're loading in here to Chicagoland. And, yeah, we should be seeing a pace lap. Alright, as we get a good look at our field here tonight, we don't have a whole lot of guys, but we hope to expand this series. As you know, we just want guys to come through and race. If you got time, come through, hit the track. MJ Bros running his in-car scheme, so he's the only guy with his name on the back of the car tonight. And then we got Stroke and Hull over here in the 53, the 1 of Tyler RRS, the 7 of Crimson Sky, the 34 of Big Ben, the 17 of Redneck Jesus, and Hollywood here in the 14, who is on the pole. So he nabs the first West Higgins ORV Pole Award of the year here in the Legacy Series. As I stated before, this will be one of 2 races that Hollywood will run in this series this season. And here we go. We're underway. The first laps of the Legacy Series here in the Ruthless Racing category of racing. I don't know. It's Chicagoland, baby. I haven't seen her in a while, and she brings some good racing. As Hollywood's out to the point early, Mike works himself up in front of Tyler. Crimson down to the bottom in the 7, all alone, as he will be one of 3 cars down to the bottom first, and that'll work out good for the 7, holding on to the low line. as he'll draw even here with the one of Tyler. Tyler works his way up to third. Hollywood still in the lead. Coming through 1 and 2 during lap number 2. We got one pit in this stage, 39 laps. I guess this is actually lap 3. We had it's like everybody's trying to get to that one pit stop. Hollywood is out there on the point early, and he is looking good. He's got a little gap there. Looks like Mike's just maintaining that gap. Man, have I missed these cars. Got a little discrepancy back here in the back. Let's get on board with Redneck Jesus, see what he's looking at there. A little cross move there with Crimson there in the rear. And everybody survives. Try to get on board with Hull here. I know a lot of people know him as Hurricane Hull. Hollywood into the wall up front here is going to allow MJ Bross a move to the inside to take the lead here early on lap number 5, going to take lap number 6 at the line. Tyler looking to make a move on the inside of the 14. 2 spots lost by Hollywood here early on here at Chicagoland. Starting out on the pole, gets into the wall there, going into 3, and loses 2 positions. MJ Bross hanging on to it. Hollywood down to the inside. The one of Tyler may have washed up a little bit there through 3 and 4. Little side drafting here with the 14 of Hollywood. We got them dead even crossing the line that time, and still door-to-door battling down into 1 and 2. The 14 of Hollywood and the 1 of Tyler RS, who goes up the track heavy into the wall. The Monster Energy Camaro. Making a move now is Redneck Jesus, runner-up last season in your Ruthless Pro-Am Series. He's looking to make a move here on Tyler RRS early on. Hollywood's secured second position now after the wall mishap. He's got a good gap back to Big Ben in the 34 in third. 1 and 2 rather close. Ben with the draft kind of maybe to his advantage here. He could possibly do something. Hey, what's up, Death? Hope things are good for you too, man. Appreciate you hopping in here. 2020 cars are awesome. If you got the time, Death, you know, you can race on this on Tuesdays, 9 o'clock. 8:45 qualifying, of course. Hollywood looks to the inside, crossing the line here. Leaves us at 30 remaining in the stage. Nothing comes of it. Oh, back down to the inside. Hollywood just peaks down there, rather. Oh, 2020 cars. Alright, so we got everything hooking up here. In the rear, we got the 7, the 53. Got Stroking and Crimson and Redneck Jesus back here. Since Tyler got in the wall, he's had all kinds of issues. He looked real quick early on in this run, but as we get closer and closer to the middle of this run, his car has continued to drop back. Big Ben, on the other hand, the exact opposite, starting more towards the middle of the pack, now finding himself up into third, and maybe first and second kind of getting away from him, but he's minding the gap quite well with 1 pit stop to be made here in this stage to get it done. And it's almost like splitting this stage completely in half. I think you want to make it to about 19-20 laps, go in, get 4 freshies, fill up on the fuel, get back out here on the track and try to make up some positions. Hope for some mistakes out of your top two, maybe, getting onto pit road. Mike may be more in his element now as he is in his own car. He says it adds 50 horsepower. So, but to the inside, a little touch to the 44 from the 14, and we are drag racing down the backstretch here at Chicagoland with going to the line to take 14 laps complete. And Hollywood will take the lead through the move on in 3 and 4 there. And he is back to the point after starting there on the pole. Sponsored by West Higgins ORV. Looking into the inside, the 44 of MJ Bross. Can he get it done? The same move Hollywood tried to move on the backstretch last time. Wasn't able to do it. Has to go back up, grab a little more air off that 14. But it is not going to be the move through 3 and 4 as the same for the 14 last time. But everyone's looking at this 1 and 2 spot. But this guy in third, did he, gain any ground on that battle? Not looking like it. Maybe a couple of tenths or so. Hollywood's still on the point. Half a car gap between him and MJ Bross. Tyler, looks like maybe he has got some life back into that monster Camaro as he marches back towards the Love Truck Stop 34 of Big Bend. 3 wide action back here. I don't know, Crimson went way high on the track. Redneck goes way low, and they're still almost 3 wide. They are 3 wide, going through 1 for last place. 53 gets way high of Hurricane Hull here, and he's hanging on to it. Thought maybe he was going to say, hey, I'll take last place. But, at this moment, I think he will do that. And just try to grab some air to get back up to these guys. Oh, we got one through the dirt up here. And I think that was Tyler, after we just talked good about him getting some, maybe getting something back underneath him here. Now the battle in the back has brought itself up to Tyler. Oh, we're back up front. We're battling neck and neck up front. MJ Bross trying to take the lead back to the inside. A little bump to the quarter panel, the 14, little tire rub maybe. And it is still to the 14 right now on the high side as Mike Dobbs it down to the inside. Got to let out a little bit. Try not to get up into that Ford. But man, that Camaro, the 44 here, he is drag racing that Mustang down the backstretch. Door to door through 3 and 4. This is the battle for the lead, and we still have a pit stop to make in this stage. This is just stage number 1. MJ Bross ultimately able to win the battle. Still, yes, finally clear. But back out to the outside, Hollywood goes to battle. Looks like he'll gain a little bit here on entry, lose mostly in the middle, and sliders should be available for the 44 right there on exit. Thanks everybody who's tuning in for us here on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. This is your Ruthless Legacy Series, the first official race. This will mostly be Hollywood's gig on Tuesdays, but tonight he's racing at Chicagoland. And Tyler has made a pit stop already here. I think I'm hearing from the Ruthless Radio, we're seeing a pit maybe out of the leader of MJ Bross. So I don't think Hollywood will be going in. You know, 44 is going to go in. 53 heard signals. Big Ben says he's going in this time. 34 is in. 53 is in. One has already made a stop. Everyone but Hollywood on pit road. Or has been to pit road, rather. The 14 of Hollywood has the 1 of Tyler a lap down and will be looking to make his stop this time by. MJ Bross still on pit road. Hollywood. Oh, he misses pit road. And he has to go back around. A detrimental mistake to the 14. And he is out of fuel. This is absolutely terrible for the 14. So good thing is the 14 did put everybody a lap down, but they're all about to gain their laps back right here. He needs to pedal that boat back to pit road as fast as possible. There you can see it. MJ Bross goes by, gains his lap back, and the same will be the truth for the rest of these guys, all gaining their lap back. And Hollywood's going to be way behind here. Unfortunate. So this might put MJ Bross out to a gigantic lead. Hollywood's still in the lead, technically, as he gets down pit road now. But that will change right here as MJ Bross comes out of 4 and is going to be passing the 14 who is on pit road getting service. And that will cycle Big Ben up to 2nd. And he is about a turn away from MJ Bross, your leader. So we're looking here at the 14. Will he go a lap down? He's going to be coming out rather close. He'll have to battle back. So Hollywood will have to battle himself back to MJ Bross. He is a lap down, though, so Hollywood's going to be battling for his lap. Big Ben back there in 2nd. He could use the help of Hollywood with some draft, but Hollywood's going to have about 2.5 laps fresher tires. So we should possibly see Hollywood able to battle back and get his lap back with only 24 out of 39 laps complete here in stage number 1 from Chicagoland. So Hollywood is going to try to chase down this 44 and try to get that lap back the hard way. And Hollywood's points are my points, so thankfully there's only a few people out here tonight for our inaugural Legacy Series race. Once again, I just want to say, anybody who's interested, if you're not a part of the Ruthless Discord, join it there on the pinned message there in the comments on the live stream, and tell us that you want to race. If you are already a part of Ruthless Racing, you're available to run this. You can Tuesdays, 8:45 qualifying, 9 o'clock race start. This took place of our Pro-Am series, and it is open seat, part-time, one-offs, whatever. So Hollywood looking good on trying to get that lap back. Tyler pitted, earlier than everybody, but I don't see that working out to any advantage for him. I think he got a speeding penalty possibly, is why he would be so far back. There's Hollywood, your lap down car. I'd like to get back on Big Ben. He is your 2nd place car. As you can see, he has lost these guys up front. But he is pacing just to stay right here in 2nd. That's good. I think that possibly could be Redneck Jesus sitting in 3rd now, with Crimson battling him from 4th position. So it's something we need to watch cooking up here as the stage closes up. It is 29 at the line. So 11 to go. Burnout rule is in effect for us tonight. Hollywood has gained up a considerable amount of time back to our leader to try to gain his lap back. but he's running out of time. 10 to go in stage number 1. Once again, Big Ben still in second. This is a battle for Hollywood to get his lap back. And the battle for third was right here. Still looking as it was. These two guys could just be trying to get around here. Third and fourth on screen. All right, 14, Hollywood gets his lap back. Now can he stay ahead and run away? MJ Bross is your leader. Appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. We hit the line here. We'll be on lap 34, I think. Starting lap 34 of the stage. Right there. Back on Big Ben, see how he's looking. Battle for third has now been overtaken by Crimson, but back door to door through 1 and 2. Redneck, Jesus, and Crimson battle for third's been, heating up, starting to look like this, and we are getting down to the last laps of stage number 1. They know they're not going to be able to catch that 34 for second, so these guys are battling for this spot. And Redneck Jesus able to take back over third through 3 and 4. Hollywood still ahead of MJ Bross for now, as we'll be starting lap 36 of the stage when we hit the line. Redneck still over Crimson here for third. Ben still looking good in second. MJ Bross trying to put Hollywood back a lap down again. And they could even catch Tyler here, which would be even more detrimental to Hollywood, as they are catching that one fast. Hollywood just needs to get ahead of the 1 at this point. Of the 44 of MJ Bross looking to put him a lap down like that. So we'll be starting lap 37 of 39 for the stage right there. 3 to go. A lap down, back to a lap ahead. This is, Hollywood don't want to have to rely on that free pass, and they're catching Tyler. Oh, no. Hollywood's got to get back to Mike to get that lap back. Tyler is too close. 2 to go. Battle for third still belongs to Redneck. Is 2 to go. This is for those two guys there. Him and Crimson. Big Ben still just hanging out in second, chilling. Hollywood kind of hurting himself if they get up here to Tyler too soon. 1 to go in the stage. Hollywood, he's got to get his lap back right here, or he will run out of laps. He'll have 1 more to go if he can get around Mike before the line. He's got to hold on to the inside. MJ Bross out on the outside. Oh, a little bit of a lag there maybe by Hollywood. Don't know, just maybe on my end. Oh, Hollywood bumps him coming out of 3 and 4. And he will not retain his lap, but he will get the free pass. Oh, Hollywood wrecks it good. Battle for third right here. And it will be Redneck Jesus claiming third over Crimson. Second belongs to Big Ben. So MJ Bross, Big Ben. Redneck Jesus, Crimson Sky, and Stroke and Hold, your top 5. Tyler and Hollywood finished 6th and 7th. Hollywood will get a free pass here on the Lucky Dog. Pit Stops brought to you by West Hickens ORV. Upcoming this stage break is brought to you by Skew Car. We'll be right back with more action here in the Ruthless Racing Legacy Series, as Stage 1 belongs to MJ Bros. All right, MJ Bros with Big Ben going to be on the point for this stage. Stage number 2 from Chicagoland. I want everybody to turn up the volume because we're going to hear the Ruthless Rumble here on this stage start. Oh, and a big spin by Redneck Jesus. He's around in 1 and 2. That should not bring out a caution. Maybe some lagging out of the 14. Unfortunate. Our 3rd place finisher in the first stage. Unfortunate. I don't know if we're lagging here on the 14 or what. Doesn't sound good. Everybody on the lead lap, though. Alright, MJ Bros is the leader. Around Stroke and Hole goes Tyler. I think I'm seeing a little bit of lag out of everybody, so it's no big deal. Turn it back up. Ruthless Rumble coming at you. Alright, that was your Ruthless Rumble as we got a good listen here at the 2020 engines. As the battle for first place is that close. You know, Big Ben, he's kept his car up here, but Hollywood has been making some moves back up through the field as he finds himself behind Tyler in the 1 right now. Look off the front. Front 2 are your 2 in 1st and 2nd. 3rd is TCR Tyler, or I'm sorry, Tyler RRS. Alright, so really they're trying to run away from the 1 and the 14, but it's not happening right now. But now they try to get it done. 14 and the 1 look to be a little bit locked up here. 14 does look a little jittery on my screen, but not hearing anybody say anything about it on track. 34 of Big Ben hanging on nice to second. Was your stage 1 second place finisher. We complete and start lap number 9 there of 37 in the stage. 1 pit stop will be required to make it through this one. It's a good looking 34 car there tonight. So he's keeping it right up front here. Looks like the 14 is ice skating. He's starting to put a little bit of a gap there between him and the 1. Starting to put a little bit of space between himself and Big Ben is MJ Bross. It's probably about the biggest gap of the stage. Big Ben trying to keep it there. Oh. Looks like we have a retirement. So, alright, we had a retirement. This is 1 and 2. 3 and 4 behind them in tow. 5 and 6 there. Redneck is off the pace after his spin on the restart that caused no caution. So he's a little bit off the pace here. One and 2 still looking good here. Sorry everybody, I was trying to flip through my rules here to make sure I had my pit stops correct. And we do. We have 1 pit stop this stage, 2 next stage, and a burnout rule tonight. So far so clean, no cautions other than the stage break. Can't be gaining third. I don't think 3rd and 4th are gaining any time. Oh, through the grass that time goes the 44 of MJ Bross. It gets a little loose there. There is a glitch in 3 and 4, and he will drop all the way back to 4th place. And you know who that puts in the lead? My man, Big Ben in the 34, and he has quite the gap to be managing. They weren't catching these guys at all. Hopefully the spin or the run through the grass didn't slow up Big Ben any. He is now your leader. He is in control of this race from Chicagoland. Here in stage number 2. Pit stop should be coming together here in about the next 5 to 7 laps, just depending on what these guys depend to run. Oh, so being a little bit off the apron there, maybe. And 3 and 4 off the wall, out of 4. And that will definitely slow him down. That'll definitely bring these guys a little closer. Hollywood is up to 2nd. Alright, Big Ben, you're looking good, my man. Keep it together. Get through this pit stop. Got a good gap here. Mind the gap. Got 3 cars coming after him. That Love's Truck Stop Mustang's looking good out front. Maybe a signal to pit here for Big Ben. Big Ben looking to get on pit road. Big clean. Oh yeah, that's a perfect pit stop. My boy got in there. Oh, here's the lead. Battle for the lead. These guys will probably be pitting this time now that Big Ben had such a good gap getting on the pit road. You see that 14? He's darting all over my screen, but I'm hearing no complaints of a lagging 14 car. 17 is down low. Hopefully he's going to pit. Oh, he's in the grass. Those two guys pit. Oh, Hollywood missed it again. 44 speeding penalty I hear over the radio. Big Ben looking real good right now. So a lot of mistakes here early on in these cars. I think Tyler had not pit yet, and here he comes now. And he might have got in there clean. So Big Ben, you're in the driver's seat, my man. No worries. And I think Hollywood got a speeding penalty on top of missing pit road. No, he didn't. He didn't get the speeding penalty. Close though. Alright, Big Ben, my man. The leader. Outright once he goes back around passes Hollywood. Not as bad for Hollywood. I don't think he ran out of fuel this time. MJ Bross, though, he did have a speeding penalty. And Hollywood just flat out missed pit road. Big Ben, perfect stage number 2 so far. And he's looking to piece this together for a stage win. Hollywood will merge back out onto the track about 7 to 8 seconds off the lead. And he is just all over the place on my stream, but once again, not hearing anything about a lagging 14. MJ Bross, I'm not sure where that dropped him down to. Big Ben, I think, got Tyler a lap down. Big Ben, your leader, over halfway through stage number 2. He is on lap 23 of 37 here in the stage. What's up? We got West Higgins ORV in the house. Hollywood was the pole winner tonight. We have one retirement of the 53. So here's a battle for second, third, and fourth, I do believe. Or no, I think Redneck, he is a lap down. So this would be the battle for third. MJ Ross might have retained second, even on the speeding penalty. I'm not quite sure. It could be Tyler in second, though. He did have the last pit stop. I don't know. I figured Ben would have lapped him before Tyler could have got back close to him. That is interesting. Don't have an accurate look here. Hollywood is up to third, though. Looks like we got some guys out here hitting some 7s tonight, maybe some 8s for a lot of guys. confirmation Tyler is in second place. So he chose the long pit to the early pit is what we're seeing here. Fresher tire to the 1 car here in stage number 2. And there is 11 to go. To the inside goes the 1. Maybe a little nudge there on the 34. We'll go overhead to look at this battle down in the 3 and 4. Tyler will go ahead and take the lead. Maybe Ben can hang on in the wake of the 1 car. Ben could save up a little bit while he lets the 1 burn his stuff up here the last 10 laps of the stage. Trying to make a move here at the end. But right now in the lead is the 1 of Tyler. So I thought Ben was on the home stretch here, but the strategy for the 1 actually came back around and worked. Now the 1 looking good up front. The fresher tires just looking too dominant right now. As you see the 34, the gap between him and the 1 is just getting larger. As when we get to the line, should be 8 to go in the stage. Hollywood is in third. See some guys getting into the wall back here. That's your leader, Tyler, RRS. Can he hang on? 7 to go. .34 could just be leaning back a little bit, trying to stay in the wake of that 1, letting him burn up the tire to think he can get away from the 34 here. And then, you know, he can use that little bit that he saved here in the last few laps to try to make a move around the 1. It's coming down to it, though. 6 to go out of 4 this time when they cross the line. He has closed that gap back up a little bit there. The 34 Ben has. It's a good race out front. I think Ben's just trying to even up the tire game here, man. He knows once he's out front. 5 to go now on the stage. He knows once these tires get more even, he can possibly make a move here at the end. Good strategic lookings here for the 34. Four to go here at the line in stage number 2. Can Tyler hang on for the stage win, or can Ben finally get out of that 2 spot and get a stage win here at Chicago? He finished second in the first stage. So we've seen Hollywood mess up on pit road 2 times, sent a speeding penalty out of MJ Bross. A spin out of the 17 on the restart of this stage. And now the lead is stretched out quite a bit. I think just messing up there for the 34 here coming down to the final laps. 4 to go in the stage. Sorry, it's 3 to go. That's my bad. Battling back though, trying to. It'll be 2 to go this time when they hit the line. I think the 1's just got too much. Something happened here to the 34 just within the last couple of laps. One car coming around 3 and 4. He's going to take one to go in the stage. He still has a good lead. All right, one to go. Stage number 2 here for Tyler RRS. Can he hang on? As the battle was close for this stage, all the way up to 2 laps to go. Ooh, gets a little bit close to the wall, slings it down, and catches the loose off of 2 out of 4. For the final time in stage number 2, Tyler RRS will claim stage number 2 from Chicagoland. Second will go to Big Ben. Third will belong to Hollywood. And that will be your top 3 here for stage number 2. Pit stops brought to you by West Higgins ORV. Stage break brought to you by Skew Car. We'll be right back here with more action. Stage number 3 from Chicagoland on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. All right, here we go. Tyler will lead us off with Big Ben on the point as well for stage number 3. Who will win it here from Chicagoland? 2 pit stops to get through the stage. Tyler RRS and MJ Bross were your stage winners. Big Ben finishing second in both, being the beneficiary of a few pit road mistakes out here. So can the 34 keep it clean and maybe be the only one to do so and claim victory? Tyler, can he ride what he had going on in stage number 2? A good pit stop. The last pit stop of the stage ends up being the stage winner off 2 pit mistakes by MJ Bross and Hollywood. We've got a good battle out here out at the front. Everybody's trying to figure it out. Up to third very quickly. Hollywood. Something has happened again to Ben. Don't know, man. He got shuffled out. He is out of the air. A couple of these guys will eventually straggle back to him. I think he's a little quicker than the bottom part of our field. But he's going to have to get back up here and in that air. Hollywood in third, sitting right behind MJ Bross, who has Tyler ahead of him, who we have seen get a little loose. Get some engine issues here. MJ Bross to the inside, going to try to take the lead from the one. I need my engine sounds. So there's the battle for the lead, overtaken by MJ Bross as Tyler. And he is trying to shuffle that car back to the bottom for second, trying to avoid Hollywood putting his nose in there on the inside. Hollywood here in third. And this is a top battle up front now. You can see Big Ben back there in the 34, the yellow car. He is inching his way back up to Redneck and Crimson. It is going to take 2 pit stops to get through this stage. With 47 laps remaining. Burnout rule is in effect, so 46 laps remaining. See, Hollywood makes a move to the inside to overtake second from Tyler. He's going to get up the track And Tyler, you know, he flirted with the wall. Still holding on strong to the outside. Has the wake of the 44 as he's trying to pull Tyler up even with Hollywood right now. Hollywood does overtake second in turn 1 and 2. They're both sliding out to the wall. And we have collectively got 1, 2, 3 back in order. 4, 5, 6, though, on the other hand, all over the place. Big Ben has made himself back up here, back to 4th now. If these guys would just stay in line behind this 34, I think he could drag them closer, because these guys up front are going to battle. And I think they should just get in line with the 34 here and just work with him, getting back up the track while these guys battle and whatnot. There is 2 pit stops. These 3 cars, if they were to work together the rest of this race, I feel like they could make a collective difference. But, you know, they got to be willing to do that. They can't be racing each other the entire time. As he's there in the 1, he's not going to hang back at all. If his car is faster, he's going around. And that's going to create a lot of side draft situations. That would allow that second group to catch back up. Like this, you know, we got guys just getting out of line and stuff. Got Redneck going to the inside. He's going to be right on the quarter panel. Maybe get a touch of the wall there, our 7 driver of Crimson. And that's just not what these guys need. They need to be behind that 34. They need to be lined up, and they need to be trying to just put as much, you know, they need to get back up to the front pack here, and that's the only way it's going to happen. One, two, three is this close, and 2 of these 3 have made some major pit road mistakes. One of them twice, and that's Hollywood. He missed pit road. One time ran out of gas, was not good. Had to get his lap. Try to get his lap back the hard way. Did not happen. Had to use the free pass for stage number 2. But he finds himself up here in second, battling in stage number 3, and there's no more saving graces unless somehow a caution was to emerge, as we've not had that this evening. These guys know they just got to kind of pace themselves through the pit stops, and then they can start working on the racing aspect of things. It'll do no good to lead all these laps and have a terrible pit stop. It is 40 laps remaining here from Chicagoland. And I'm not quite sure what the fuel's looking like for these guys right now when they would decide to go in. I know they would want to run about 20 laps. So maybe could see some guys pit within the next 4 to 5 laps. That is a possibility. Right now we are at the length of stage number 1. And that was a 1-stop stage. So prediction here, 3 or so laps, we may see some guys taking the pit road. No one so far. Oh, sorry, Redneck Jesus says he is going on pit road now. Crimson has lost Big Ben, who decides he is going to pit. I think that's what he was signaling. See if any of our leaders, nobody is low to pit. I think Big Ben is going to pit this time. He is on pit road. Oh, he's going to spin it. Oh, maybe kiss the wall. Don't know if we got any damage. Possibly just a little crinkle of the metal there. Unfortunately for the 34. Had been clean all evening. Top 3 though. still look like this. Only 2 guys have made their first pit stop. Crimson still on track for now, as he now goes down to pit road. Redneck back out on the track. Top 3 still look like this. Don't know, maybe saw a pit signal out of the 44, not quite sure. Maybe not. Little draft braking there for him possibly. But interesting to see all these guys pit, you know, around the 38 to go mark. I figured, you know, some guys would use the same stage 1 strategy at that point, so to speak. Our leaders still have 4 to 5 laps of fuel remaining, with 35 laps remaining in the race, so these guys could probably pit with about 30 to go, coming to 30 to go, run another 20, and then just make it a hot lap at the end. You know, maybe no tires for some of these guys. I don't know, right sides only could possibly be a look. Burnout rule also in effect, so we're actually at 34 to go, so these guys should be pitting at 29 to go, coming to 29 to go possibly. Especially the 14, he does look better on fuel. He's not been in the lead at all. Tyler and MJ Bross have. Tyler at this point though, he's been back so far, he could have saved fuel, but he's going to short pit these guys and get down pit road now. Is not what we saw out of Tyler in stage number 2, which eventually was the strategy that won him stage number 2, was being the last car on pit road. Now, possibly won't see that out of him this time, or you still could. Everybody's going to have 2 pit stops to make total, so the guys on track still have 2 to make. When are they going to make their second stop? I mean, they could run this down probably real close. As I predicted, Hollywood was probably a little better on fuel than those 2 guys. Tyler decided to take the short pit that time around. Hollywood will remain out on the track. I can only imagine he only stays out maybe 1 more past this, if not pitting this time. But he is your leader. MJ Bross down pit road. Maybe not a problem that time. Hollywood remains on the track, possibly visualizing the pit stop this time, as we have seen him miss pit road twice already in this race. So he could have just came around that time visualizing pit road, and this time he's going to try to put it to execution. And I figured this would be the strategy that guys would want to run. They would be pitting coming to 29 to go. And that's what Hollywood has chosen to do. As you will definitely see him pitting this time. Visualizing pit road. Man, that was close. We'll try to look at the Ruthless radio, get a listen in, see if he got a speeding penalty. No, he did not. And he was able to get in to the side inside the commitment cone. He's able to put these guys a lap down. Tyler, you can see, short pitted these guys. He's going to have a little bit of a gap on the 44. They're back on the lead lap now. So Hollywood's getting his service. So we'll see how he's going to be able to come out in front of these guys. As Hollywood comments, he got it that time. We were rooting for you. Everybody was calling home. Ben got Holly spun, unfortunately. But Ben has worked himself back up to 4th and is in the picture. So Hollywood now with the freshest tire on the pit cycle and another pit, obviously, to take place. We've seen Hollywood come out about this far from MJ Bross in stage number 1 trying to get his lap back. And he was able to do it until the end. But now, Hollywood, he is going to be behind MJ Bross with the fresher tire. Big Ben's right there behind Hollywood. Unfortunately, I don't think he'll be able to make anything of it because of the fresher Goodyear ahead of him. We're on board with Hollywood. He should be able to chase down MJ Bross. He has 2 laps older tire than Hollywood. Should be 3-lap older tire all the way to the front. Now, if Tyler was able to hang on to this lead, and be the last pitting car on pit road through this cycle, I think that would be very beneficial to him. To, be able to be the last pitting car from the lead. I would have no worries about that. But you never know how well someone could execute their strategy. Hollywood's trying his best up there in third. Trying to get back up to the front here. 44 making moves back to the 1 quicker than the 14 can make moves up to them. Last car on track might be the move for the 14 here in this race. From Hollywood, he may have just ran 1 lap too long. But he had already missed pit road twice in this race. He probably just came around that one time, was like, it's right here, and then went back around, and then he executed. So hopefully he's got that in the muscle memory, so next time he can just do the pit stop when he wants to. I think he stayed out just 1 lap too long there on that cycle. One, two, three, look like that. Fourth of Big Ben kind of back off the pace a little bit. Thanks to everybody who's watched. Please like the stream. Subscribe if you're new here. We got 25 laps remaining here from Chicagoland. The inaugural Ruthless Legacy Series race. This will be more Hollywood's gig, but tonight I'm kicking us off here at Chicagoland for the series. You can catch me again tomorrow with Monkey Mach 4 in the booth at 7:30 for the Ruthless GT3 series from the Daytona Road Course. And then you can catch Thursday me at 9 o'clock at Texas for Season 4 of the Ruthless Racing Pro Series. Many guys will be back as Hollywood will look to defend his crown. Hollywood MJ Bross make some very quick moves there during the announcements. Now working to the lead, MJ Bross. Looking to be clear through 1 and 2. This helps Hollywood out a ton as he does have the fresher tire and these guys are right ahead of him battling. There's the battle, 1, 2, 3. And this is how they lined up. It's how they looked whenever they went to pit road. And now we are back in that same situation with 22 laps to go. Burnout rule is in effect. Another pit stop is also in the making. Could see, Hollywood making a move to the inside through 3 and 4 for the lead. Trying to pull the slider on MJ Bross will look off the nose of the 44. 14 is clear up to the wall, back down to the bottom on the apron. And he has that lead on the fresher tire. Now Hollywood, last car in from the lead. Perfect. All right, TCR Tyler, he could do what he did earlier, but he needs to do it a little later. If he wants to short pit these guys, he needs to be like right on the button with whatever they're trying to do. Because he gave up the lead, I feel like, just a little too quickly to put this on the end of the race. To put that kind of strategy on, having to hold on to the lead like that. I think he lost the lead in about 5 to 6 laps. Mike never hung on to the lead. He took it quickly, and then Hollywood in the very next set of corners was able to get the lead. And now Hollywood takes us back around here in stage number 3. And that will leave us with 19 to go. Could be seeing some pit stops at any moment if these guys want to, short pit, run the long way around. Would have to take a heck of a pit stop. And like I said, even the strategies of maybe someone throwing some right sides on here at the end could come in. And I think you see Tyler, Big Ben's already in the pits. I think Tyler also went down. Yep, he went down in the pit. So I said, we could see some guys doing that. Big Ben and Redneck Jesus as well, along with Tyler, they're all going to try it. The battle's still right here. There's a lap difference, 2 laps difference in the tires. Could even call it a lap and a half maybe. But they do even up as you go. In Hollywood, you know, being out front, these tires will more even up as they go. And I imagine these two guys, you know, they're going to have to run it long. MJ Bross will probably even stretch his car a little more if he feels like Hollywood's going to try to keep it out there longer. He'll possibly try to stretch just to stay maybe on the same pit stop. Short pitting would be beneficial. You would probably reclaim the lead. And depending on how many laps are left, like we said, it's about 5-6 laps we saw there on that last cycle. So you could see somebody win, like Tyler, who had already pit. It's all about hanging on to that. But 5-6 laps, I think that's about what you got. And Tyler went in with, I think, 18 to go. So he's going to have to hang on to that thing towards the end. These guys are going to ride out this set for sure. At least the fuel. 15 laps remain. I think everybody but, I don't even think Crimson has taken a pit stop yet. So I think just 3 guys remain on with 1 more pit remaining. Oh, Hollywood. That's possibly a speeding penalty right there, and I think that might have ruined his race. I think that's going to be a speeding penalty for the 14, the 44 now. He could be in the driver's seat. This is good for Tyler. Good for Tyler. Unfortunately, Hollywood speeds on pit road, I think. Maybe ruins a win on the sheet with the combined points, but you know. Pit road bites Hollywood all day long, and then it finally gets him for good. But Tyler, you know, here's the battle for the lead. MJ Bross way back there in the merging lane. Right there where the track flattens out, MJ Bross will come back. And that's the gap. Tyler's got to hold on. Somebody has wrecked on the back stretch. Oh, Redneck Jesus maybe. Got severe damage. I guess he's trying to keep it off the track. Hollywood with the speeding penalty. Finally gets back on track. Okay, MJ Bross chasing down the 1 of TCR. Freaking hell, man. Of Tyler RRS. So can Tyler hang on to it? We said 5 to 6 laps. So right now we're looking at 12 to go when we hit the line. The math is not on the 1 car side. The math is not there. He is negative about 5 laps on maintaining this lead. But anything's possible. He can hang on to it, have a strong run here, and win this inaugural Ruthless Legacy Series race from Chicagoland. Hollywood was able to cycle back out to 5th. I think Redneck finally getting off pit road now. He'll go a lap down. Big Ben could be in 3rd now. Crimson was having a pretty decent run out there, keeping his nose clean as well. I think he's in 4th right now. That's Ben in 3rd. That's those guys behind him there. Thanks everybody tuning in. Please like the stream, subscribe if you're new here. Catch any racing action here on Tuesdays, Ruthless Legacy Series, 9 p.m. Eastern. Catch the Ruthless GT3 Series on Wednesdays at 7:30 Eastern. Or catch the Ruthless Pro Series on Thursdays at 9:30 Eastern. All right here on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. All you gotta do is like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And Tyler, the gap, I'm sorry, my friend, but it has shrunk a tremendous amount. Like I said, we thought it was about -5 laps to the good on holding this lead. So we should see MJ Bros possibly take the lead with about 5 to go. But maybe even less than that, because it is 9 to go. Or 8 to go right here at the line, sorry. 8 to go with the burnout rule there. And it's a hard battle up to the front, MJ Bros. I've got my buttons mixed up. Hard battle down to the inside. Can he take the lead from the 1? He's going to take it with 7 to go when they hit the line. Send a friendly reminder. But MJ Bros has taken the lead. Seven to go for these guys up front. 6 to go at the line. All right, so looking good for MJ Bros. He has put a good gap on him in the 1 here. But it's a good race here for the 1. I'm going to be glad to talk to him here at the end of this one if he's able to hang on to no incidents. Don't want to put that on nobody, but you get to talk to Tyler here in the post-race interviews. We'll see how that goes for him. Second place of Tyler, man, he's not going to have it. Fresher tires, lower fuel here for the 44. It just was too much to hang on to for Tyler, man. He was about -7 laps on holding the lead. We gave him the 5 to go, but he came and took it with 7 to go. MJ Bros has put the gap on it now. Be 2 to go here at the line for MJ Bros. One car, that early pit stop, it's really came back to bite him. He had to, he would have had to hang on to an ultimate handle for it, but wasn't able to do it. Big battle here for 3rd, though. Hollywood Big Ben. Battle for the booth. As those guys hit 2 to go. MJ Bros, though, coming out of 4. And he'll take the white flag this time for Chicagoland in your inaugural Legacy Series race. 1 to go, presented by Skew Car. Burnout rule in effect. Battle for 3rd is this close. Got our eye on our leader. He's coming out of 4 this time. And he will be your winner from Chicagoland, MJ Bros in the 44. Battle for 3rd. Tyler will claim 2nd. Out of 4, Big Ben hanging on to it. And there we go. Yes, Big Ben to the booth, baby. Top 3 for my man. All right, so MJ Bross, your winner. Second belongs to Tyler. And here comes the burnouts for the 44 and the inaugural winner of your Ruthless Legacy Series, as he was also able to win the Clash. More for the driver than the viewer, but nonetheless, Victor deserves his donut, even if this is in the form of rubber and smoke. So our man's put him down. So MJ Bross, Tyler, and Big Ben is who we will be interviewing, and there you have it. That's the end of your race here from Chicagoland. Thanks for everybody who's been watching. Post-race interviews coming up. All right, post-race interviews are loading up. Fastest lap of the race to Hollywood, 29.747. All right, awesome. Got MJ Bross in here, our first Legacy Series official winner, but he also did win the Clash, and he gets a proper interview this week. So you take your own car, the 44, to Victory Lane here from Chicagoland, and wasn't without, some mistakes and then some back and forth even, and a late race chase down of the one car. Just speak on what this race at Chicagoland was like. It was good to see Chicagoland back, though. I like seeing all these cars out there.
Yeah, I guess we all had to make it a little bit dramatic with, everybody's struggles getting into pit road. It seemed like, me, I think I sped, Hollywood sped or missed it. I think he sped and missed it. The one car sped too. So it was pretty wild, but it was a fun race despite, having a small field. Little bit of strategy there at the end, and I didn't know. I thought the one car was going to be good that far out there, but I was pretty surprised when I could get to him after a couple laps. I saw how quick I was gaining on him, but overall, really good race. And I think if Hollywood didn't speed there, it would have made it even more interesting there because he had a different strategy where he had even less fuel than me. So I kind of lucked out there, and we'll take a win. It's nice.
Hell yeah, man. Good to see. Good to see you, you was able to get back in the victory lane. And hopefully you can translate some of this over to Thursday.
Appreciate it, man.
Yep. All right, so we'll get on board with second place of Tyler. driving the one tonight. Man, so we you battled up there. You had a real good strategy that was able to get you a stage win. um, maybe off some reluctancy, off some pitting mistakes though, as well. But at the end there, we saw you go in really early, maybe with about 19, 18 to go, and we were saying that you would have to do some major hanging on to hold off the 44 or whoever came off behind you. Um, so just speak on that and how your race was overall.
So yeah, stage one was just a complete fluke. It's just kind of you're learning these new cars or these old cars after not running them for so long. So I made a lot of mistakes and I learned a lot on stage one. Stage two, able to gather it back up due to other people's misfortunes. And then stage three, I knew I didn't have the faster car compared to Hollywood and Mike. So I was trying to time everything out, and I knew like would die and what fire were, and trying to time that out. I thought going into it I was gonna have an advantage, especially with it being two pit stops instead of just one. So I was trying to short pit the field, be able to leapfrog, and then when them two caught me, which inevitably I knew they were going to, then that was going to be my call to go back in and pit again, so I could leapfrog even further. Um, I, like I said, it's been so long since we've ran this old car, and strategy is different. I feel like the strategy that I had done would have worked in the new car, and this old car is just it's less forgiving, I should say, with lap times. So coming out, them 4 5 laps that I had short pitted those guys on the last pit stall was definitely faster, but they were able to take less fuel than I was, and a little bit of things that I could have done differently and should have done, but I'm glad that I tried it. Myself in the position to even be there in contention for it. So I call it a win at the end of the day.
Yeah, man, like you said, stage one maybe a little bit of a learning experience, but you did get you a stage win out of this, able to chase down Ben and get him for that. And but I feel like as the season goes forward, as we get back around to these cup cars eventually, you'll be ready for it.
Yeah, man, it was a lot of fun, and thank you, Hollywood, for hosting this. And shout out to Ruthless Racing. Check them out on YouTube. You guys need anybody help with setups? I know Hollywood himself, he posts a lot of stuff on the community page trying to get everybody else faster. Just check out the YouTube page. Trying to get quicker and you're trying to race with some fast guys, it's the place you should be. So check it out and fun.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Tyler Racing. And like the man said, if you want to race, join the Discord. It's tagged in the live chat, and just say you want to race. We'll get you racing. If you feel like you're not that fast, we'll try to help you out. But once again, congratulations, Tyler, getting up there to second. As we'll move over to our man Big Ben. I heard Hollywood say I'd be mad about it, but
Hello?
Stu's might cut out. Probably would jump in.
Yes, before
can,
that, I had a good race.
can you hear me?
Just to kind of cut out. I can hear you now.
Oh,
I had a
cool.
good race. Second stages.
Ben, your
Uh,
mic's lagging a bunch.
I had a good race. Second in both stages. Had a fast car. Kept up with Mike in the second stage there. Thought I could get the win in that second stage. Uh, Tyler pitted 2 laps after me, had better tires. Had a good on and off pit road. He got me at the end there, so it was tough luck there. Third stage, lost the draft, and just do my best to kind of keep going, make no mistakes, and see if I could salvage anything. So I'm up third. So fun race. These cars are fun to drive. They're a handful, so it was a fun racetrack. Had a good time.
Yeah, like I said, I thought you were one of the cleanest cars on the track all night, and we seen you lead some laps because of that. But what happened getting on pit road that one time?
I really didn't make any mistakes getting on pit road. I almost got into the inside wall on the stage 3, but saved it, got in clean, so that all worked out. Uh, had a pretty clean race overall, which usually is my weakness, so that worked out pretty well for me. Yeah, I almost had an incident coming in pit road, but worked out. No harm, no foul there.
Hey, awesome. Like I said, it's always great to have you in the booth with me, Ben. So I ain't mad. I ain't mad about my point. But yeah, nonetheless, like I said, you put together a hell of a race out there, Ben. I feel like it is a little unfortunate where you ended up, but you were one of the strong ones out there. I felt like. So good job, bringing home top three.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yep, and I appreciate everybody who raced tonight. Like I said, there's plenty of open spots left. This will mostly be Hollywood's gig on announcing this on Tuesdays, but I wanted to kick it off, and he wanted to race Chicagoland, so worked out. But Hollywood, are you in here? Not in here.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for broadcasting tonight. Like you said, I'll be doing this on Tuesdays, kind of back to the old thing where I would do the pro am Tuesdays and Stu would be the broadcaster for Thursdays. Um, but we're mixing it up a little bit so we can both get a mix of these older cars and the next gens. Stu will be driving a few of the next gen races for me, and I'll be calling those Pro Series races. And obviously, I'm going to run a few of these Legacy Series races as they come up throughout the season, kind of trying to snipe a few wins. I feel like I might have thrown one away for us today, Stu, but it's all good. There's always another race. So, thanks to everybody that watched tonight. Like, we've heard Stu say it all night. If you are looking for a league to join, if you're interested in running these old cars again, we're doing Xfinity, we're doing trucks, we're doing late models for the All-Star race. So if that's something that excites you, get a hold of one of us, and we'll get you in the driver's seat and on track for some of these races. Um, that's all I got. Congratulations to Mike, Tyler, and Ben. And next week we got Michigan Xfinity, so that'll be another fast-paced drafting track, and maybe some tire wear issues with those Xfinity cars. We'll have to test them out a little bit.
All right, there you heard it, folks. Tune in tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern Time. Catch the Ruthless GT3 series going live. And then tune back in Thursday, catch the first race of Season 4 of the Ruthless Pro Series from Texas, right here on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. Congratulations to Michael on winning the first Legacy Series race.
Hey,
Tyler.
Steve, before you go offline, let me just say one thing.
Yeah, you got it.
This race was bad ass. This was the most fun I've had in probably a year racing this shit. So you guys, anyone listening, get your ass in here.
There you have it. Advertisement for the Legacy Series. Come in, test the waters, run the full season, run it here and there. It don't matter. Just come over and have some fun. Like I said, this will be it from Chicagoland. Tune in tomorrow and Thursday. Catch some more racing here on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. Without further ado, enjoy some racing this weekend. Rock on, race on, Ruthless Racing.